But right now it's time for the Great British Debate, and I'm asking, should Rachel Reeves increase taxes for the rich in the autumn budget? So on Wednesday, the Chancellor of the Exchequer denied claims of a £50 billion black hole in the public finances. But everyone is expecting more tax rises to be announced in November. And today, Marks & Spencer's food boss, Alex Freudman, has warned that the Labour Party is making life harder for farmers. More than 6,000 agricultural, forestry and fishing businesses have closed in just 12 months. That really should be telling them something. And that, of course, followed the government's inheritance tax raid. So for the Great British Debate this hour, I'm asking, should Rachel Reeves increase taxes for the rich in the autumn budget? Well, joining me now is journalist and broadcaster Ingrid Tarrant, also editor and contributor at Turn Left Media, Ben Mclaine. I'll start with you, Ingrid Tarrant.
No, I don't.
Even for the super rich?
Even for the super rich. They're going to leave, and a lot of people have left already. So I'm a great believer in small profit, big turnover. So just have the highest rate tax, and then you'll encourage people to live in the country, stay in the country, invest in the country. But the way that it's going now, look at the economy, it's gone right down, and there's a 50 billion hole, as they're saying now.
Well, they said that it wasn't there. That was the amount.
You know, of course they're going to say that. I think it's absolutely wrong. I think... Do you know, I think that everybody should be taxed 10%. And I actually think... I mean, you know, I'm not an economist, and there must be number-crunching people out there. But, you know, I do wonder if that wouldn't be fair to all. People will be earning more money. There's a higher rate. It's tiered anyway. So it's kind of compensating that way. And I think it would be a terrible, terrible mistake, because there's already a drain, and there's going to be a bigger drain, and we've lost investment into this country and everything else that goes with it, because it's taxing at all different levels as well. So we're losing businesses.
Ben Mclaine.
Well, we wouldn't have a flat tax rate, because the principle of taxation is that you tax the people who can afford it the most. The inequalities within society should benefit the least advantaged the most, and the most advantaged the least. It's called the difference principle of distributive justice.
Though?
No, that's why you have the tiered system, as you said, but that contradicts the idea of a flat tax rate. I again go back to the Children's Commissioner report. It stuck with me, the stories that I read from children's accounts of poverty. Like, there was a boy who could tell when his mother had the bills coming in. There's children living in poverty, and I think he was about 15, and he could tell when his mother had the bills come in, because she'd try and hide it from her little boy by sobbing into her hand. And the reason that this sort of poverty still exists in the UK and has been on the increase is because we've had, like, Rachel Reeves is continuing the policy of many Tory governments before her. I think she is a Tory, and has chosen to cut welfare. Farage is, by the way, also targeting welfare, because he's a millionaire private schoolboy and an ex-city trader. We should tax the rich properly. Of course we should.
No.
And according to you, Governor...
I'll just correct you on that. It's because the welfare bill is huge, and there seems to be many million, I think it's 6 million, who are on benefits, and that's kind of unsustainable. So there's got to be some people in there who really shouldn't be claiming welfare.
Exactly.
That's not a correction. I said that lots of people are living in poverty, and you said, yes, we're spending a lot on people living in poverty.
I was saying with regard to what you said about Farage.
Farage is... I mean,
the reason why he's doing that is because he's a millionaire.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't care.
No, and I'm saying the reason he's doing that is because of the welfare bill.
Oh, no, he doesn't care.
That's what I'm saying.
He doesn't care. He's a millionaire.
Ben, I think
no one knows what anyone else thinks.
After the people...
Well, no.
You just admitted that no one knows what anyone else thinks.
I can take a good go. Also, we know through polling what people think. 78% of the British public, according to a YouGov poll conducted in March, would support a 2% wealth tax on assets over £10 million. I think that's perfectly reasonable. If you've got over £10 million, for goodness sake, give some to that little boy who watches his mother cry about bills coming in.
So very briefly, English, you've got about 30 seconds to come back on that.
I don't know what to come back on that with.
Yeah, that's even better. Right, so it's 45 minutes.